The analyst firm IDC estimated in 2007 that there were 281 exabytes of data. That's 281 million gigabytes of data already in existence. That number is expected to grow by a factor of 10 by 2011. That's an enormous amount of information. The big web properties, companies like Google, Facebook, and Yahoo, discovered this big data problem 8 or 10 years ago. They had more data than they could process way before the rest of the industry. They were forced to invent a new technology to deal with it. They couldn't use the current generation of commercially available tools because they simply didn't scale, they simply didn't work on data in the volumes that they were managing. The technology that they invented is called Hadoop.
Here at Cloudera, we've talked to hundreds of people using Hadoop, both in production and in pilot studies. And we've discovered some common characteristics of the problems they're solving and the ways they're using Hadoop to solve those problems. We wanted to tell you a little bit about those common characteristics today.
Given its origins at Facebook, Yahoo, Google, and elsewhere, it's not surprising that Hadoop has seen pretty substantial adoption in the second generation of big web properties. Companies like LinkedIn doing business social networking or Comscore, online audience measurement, use Hadoop for the same kinds of data analysis that the originators used it for. They're not able to use conventional relational tools for the same reasons that Google, Facebook, and Yahoo couldn't. The data's too big, the analyses are too complicated to permit those tools to perform well. Using Hadoop, they're able to do deep analyses on the data as they capture it, to digest it and summarize it so that they can load it into older generation tools for visualization, and to do ad hoc analyses over time at scale. They can ask hard questions that look at all the data exhaustively.
Hadoop was built from the ground up to be a better solution to some of these next generation data management challenges. Also, because it's open source and runs on commodity hardware, it's a lower cost solution. And last, for the past couple years, it's been solving some of the hardest data management challenges in the world at companies like Yahoo and Facebook. So it's a proven solution as well. One common characteristic of the data we see people collecting with Hadoop is human data. So speech, audio data, text, image, or videos. Another common type of data that we see people collecting is log file data, whether it's web server logs or application server logs. And so both these types of data can fit into a data model which is traditionally used in the data warehousing industry of dimensions and facts, where the facts correspond to log file entries and the dimensions correspond to information about the entities which are contained in the log file.
Cloudera's customers are using Hadoop to solve real business problems. Problems like audience understanding, behavioral analysis and targeting, forecasting and optimization, clickstream analytics over terabytes or petabytes of data, fraud detection and prevention and abuse detection, and simple social graph understanding, traversal, knowing who's related to whom. This diversity of data types, this diversity of analyses, we believe, is present in lots of industries. Manufacturing, for example, has data streaming off of assembly lines. Logistics has fleets of trucks in different locations with data streaming back, and users interacting with delivery and ordering services online. All of these industries generate data at volume. All of these industries have problems that are going to get worse over time. Hadoop is a solution to those problems.
One vertical where we're seeing Hadoop gain significant traction is financial services. We're seeing these companies apply Hadoop across many lines of business, from core IT to automated trading to risk management. Some example applications in financial services include fraud detection for the credit card customers, archives of trade histories for backtesting of new models or compliance purposes, and also just core IT content search or centralized log file repositories. And these problems we see as not being just specific to the financial services domain, but also having applications within the telecom, energy, and retail industries.
To learn more about how Hadoop can benefit businesses like yours, come see us at Hadoop World in New York City on October 2nd. Visit our website for more information on the show and for education and training materials.